It is still a windy day here in Washington, D.C., but we are heading to the Smithsonian again, this time the Museum of Natural History. This has been one I've been looking forward to for a while now. So based on what I've seen in it, I'm super excited. It's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna head in there, do a tour of it. I do believe they let you take videos and photos. We'll ask just to verify, but hopefully we'll be able to do a pretty good tour of it. Let's go check it out. Now we did a video of the American history, which is right there, and right next door is natural history. Now the good thing about these museums, they're all in a row here, but it is a very long walk. It's definitely worth to get bikes or scooters, but we have walked all the way down there and then on past the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, we walked down there as well. And then later on, we will be walking to the Capitol building in a future video, but it's cool, you can see them all, a little bit of a walk. Now, just like the other museum, these museums are open 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and it is free to get in. You do not need a reservation, which is nice, but just know they close at 5:30. And right across the street, we have the Smithsonian Castle. Looks so cool. Now out front, they do have refreshments, and then you can see a ton of food trucks. So you can get some stuff to eat or drink. And inside, I do believe they have a cafe, but I think it closes early. We'll find out. National Museum of Natural History. Should be a good time. Look at these columns. Free admission, 10 to 5:30. Full security screening, which at the other museum you cannot film even to enter the building. So we'll wait to film after that. And I don't see that it doesn't say no cameras. And as you enter, you are greeted with this elephant. So you've got dinos and more store, mammals, butterflies, plants. I mean, this area is huge. Elephant Discovery Station. Look at the ceiling in here. Now they do offer museum maps for a donation of $1, which is fine since it's a free museum. Of course, Night at the Museum 2 is the subject of this building. So it says, the film was mostly filmed in Vancouver and Montreal, with some scenes filmed in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., and a scene was at the Lincoln Memorial. So there are a few scenes filmed here. I guess let's head into the Fossil Hall. Now, we'll kind of time how long it's going to take us to walk through at a pretty good pace, but it's currently 3:30. You can touch this saber tooth. Cast. Whoa. Giant ground sloth. Or as they say on planet Earth, sleuth. Look at that thing. That's crazy. And over here we have an American mastodon. Really cool. This is a large museum. Looks like a massive armadillo here. Got a woolly mammoth here. Here we have a black bear and a wolverine.
That's a giant deer.
And a giant deer. Have a bison right here. Mummified body. Oh. Again, we aren't going to show everything because there's going to be way too much to show. But we did come in down here at this entrance. Look at these dinosaurs. Hey, there's a door up there. This is a pretty gruesome scene. Reminds me of Night at the Museum when they come alive. Timber, you like these ones, don't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Look how big that bone is. Whoa, look at the tail. That thing is massive. Let me zoom out. Look at that. So one of the people here said anything the little signs show in gray is cast. Anything in white is actual bone. We'll try to find an actual bone.
In mass extinction is that the diversity and complexity of marine ecosystems can be annihilated.
This one right here, see how it's all white? That's real bone. This place is so big too, there's no real good flow, so you just kind of have to walk around and look at everything. Not really in any order, just whatever you find that's not got a lot of people in front of it, you go to and you look at it. Here's the backside of these dinosaurs. I think we're gonna head over. Man, I don't know, this is just a big place. Skull is real bone. The horn is cast. So, real, fake. Back in the back of this exhibit. Holy cow! It is. Yeah, there's no way we're filming all this. We're just gonna skip through some of this here and head this way. We have the fossil lab. Got a person working on some fossils here. Putting together the puzzle of Stegosaurus. And then back here they've got African Voices Elevator to Ocean Hall. Really, these videos are just to kind of show how massive these museums are and how long it could take if you're coming here on vacation to kind of plan out a schedule. That's what we had to do. We had to kind of look up how long it could take and try to plan around it. But I can tell you, if you looked at everything, you'd be here all day. And then that takes you out here to Ocean Hall. I like filming around here because I want to look back at the second night at the museum and see if we see any of the shots that we filmed as well. Here's Timber's favorite one, the whales. She is terrified of whales.
Healthy respect.
Healthy respect, kind of like birds. Look at this. Wow. There's a giant squid over here, but I want to show you this real quick. Look how big this skull is. There's a big whale, but over here, a giant squid. Oh.
This is shrunk, isn't it?
Wow. I mean, look how far it goes down. Oh. All right, we've got more ocean life through here. Now, by the ocean area, you have this Ocean Terrace Cafe. Let's take a peek at it. I don't see the hours yet. Probably can look online, but it looks like they've got a pretty good... Oh, see, it's now closed. It says Ocean Terrace Cafe is now closed, but you can probably look online and see the hours. They do have a coffee place over here. Look at this. Look at this massive... That's got to be Megalodon or something, right? And they do have some coffee and sweets over here. And there's plenty of seating in here as well. Look at that. Then that takes you to kind of another portion of the ocean. What do we have here? Is that Megalodon too?
Yeah.
Look at the teeth on Megalodon. So as people walk through, you can see the size comparison of them compared to this mouth. So you can see that was the ocean. Now I also want to make note that there is a coat room where you can drop your coats off, because right here, coat room, because it can get cold like it is today and you're just wearing your coat around. I guess we're gonna go up. Here is a directory which is very helpful. So the 4th and 3rd floor, staff only, thank goodness, because it's already way big anyway. 2nd floor, we are here. Got some mummies. 1st floor, we really only hit elephant fossils, and then the ocean, African voices, and the cafe. So we left out mammals and human origins. I thought it said organs for a second. I was like, and human origins. There's also a ground floor. All right, let's head into the mummies. You can download the free app. Hey, duck-billed platypus. Some armadillo, anteater, a small little, what is that, a pica? A vampire bat. Oh, the fruit bat, those are massive.
Chipmunk, flying squirrel,
Look how small their bones are.
pocket mouse.
The gray whale. A deer. Bison or American buffalo. Giraffe. Camel. And if we turn this way, this side has, oh, there's a manatee. This side has a lot of them as well. Lots of bones, that's for sure. Kind of just skip through this section because kind of once you've seen one kind of skull and bones, you've kind of seen all of them, honestly. Look at the leatherback turtle. Another one of Timber's favorites, snakes. That looks pretty gross when you see them like that. Crocodile. Turtles. Look at the swordfish. Look at that thing's eyeball. Good grief. Over here we have sharks, rays, and then over here, ancient Egypt. We have been to King Tut's exhibit before, King Tutankhamun. It's something to see. Here is an Egyptian mummy, a boy. So they do have an insect zoo, which we'll go to after we get done with the mummies. Whoa, there's a bull. Oh. Crocodiles. Whoa. Look at all the designs they have, though. Gonna walk in the Orkin Insect Zoo. Oh boy. Glow in the dark. I don't know, I'm too scared to get up there. Well, there really wasn't a whole lot to see in there. Oh, here you go, tarantula. The Goliath bird eater.
See Gabriel? The wolf spider?
Ooh,
Yeah, but do you see the wolf spider?
not a fan.
Left hand side.
Bees. So after you make it through the insect portion, you kind of have to walk back by the mummies to go to the next exhibit. Also, here's another mummy. Well, here is the cell phones. Look, there we are. Hi. I don't know where the camera is. Hi. Not really going to show too much of this exhibit. Yeah, no, I think we'll skip over it. Now this is pretty cool though. It shows all of the cell phones through the ages. Have quite a bit of those. And at the end of the cell phone, there is an exit. Takes you to a small pop-up gift shop. Not sure what this is. What in the world? It's the I wonder what it is. Double coconut palms. So it seems like this area is just like it said, I wonder, you know, it's almost like I don't want to say Ripley's Believe It or Not, but sort of like, oh wow, is that really what it is? Over here we have necklace. Look at that. It's pretty unique to look at some of this stuff. We have a lion. The bowl's shimmering inlay comes from the green turban snail. It's kind of weird to see some of this stuff, that's for sure. I think we'll skip through this one. It doesn't seem like a very popular exhibit. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in there, but it's just something else you can go through. So we are here. You can see that we went through bones, mummies, insects, kind of butterflies, and then objects of wonder. So we're here. Have to finish out this side, see the Hope Diamond, do the rest here, and then I think go back down to the first floor and finish looking at the stuff there. Now this area is open and bright because it's the garden lounge. Now this is lights out. The night sky. You can see there's stairs to go down. But we just came over here, so we're gonna look at this special exhibit, which is the night sky, and then keep going around this wing and then finish up. Just gonna briefly, it's pretty dark in here, so I'm just gonna kind of walk through, show you it is another exhibit you can walk through. I guess maybe they switch out these exhibits because on the map it just says special exhibit, so they probably switch them out. Experience the night. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can listen to the sounds of animals at night. Oh. Bobcats screaming. Yeah, you could do a bobcat. Oh, that's a field cricket. Not gonna lie, those bats kind of freak me out. There are a lot of photographs in here of like nighttime, so if you like nighttime photographs, this would be the place to go in and look. We're heading to the gems and minerals, and also here is the Hope Diamond. Whoa. Quartz. And a lot of people congregated over here because we all want to see the Hope Diamond. Hope Diamond, 45.52 carats. Most famous gems. Look at that. And then that takes you into the gem collection, which is a very popular spot here. Here we have Diamonds worn by a French queen. Oh, did not know that. Those are big. We won't be able to show all of these because look how crowded it is. And this necklace, Napoleon gave to his wife. Oh yeah. Oh, and then that takes you out here. That kind of looks weird. More gems. And rocks and minerals and pretty unique stuff. This area is huge. Look at this, Arkansas quartz. Look at all the gold. This is pretty interesting. So they take these rocks, and look, you're able to make this cube. Lots of rocks, so we're gonna keep walking through these. Wow, this is another big exhibit. I would definitely suggest maybe planning out, looking online at the map, planning out, to the different areas you want to visit here, and just kind of sticking with those because you would spend all day here if you went through every single one. I believe, oh wow, they're setting up for some special event right now, but I believe we made it all the way around this second level. Of course, the third and fourth levels are for staff only. So really, we already did that side of the fossil hall. I think we're gonna have to head that side now and do a tour there, and then we should be done. Timber, do the scene from Night at the Museum when Ben Stiller's sitting at the rail overlooking, it's not the elephant, but the dinosaur, the New York one, and the song September comes on, and he dances right there. Heading down to the first floor again. Also, we'll see if there's a bigger store we can go into. And we will have to make our way down to the ground floor. That's where the museum stores are located. Already did the Ocean Hall. Wow, this is gonna be a crazy event they're setting up. What a view though. Our places we have not done yet. Not sure what all they've got in here, but
Recycle. Don't throw your trash everywhere.
oh yeah, don't throw your trash everywhere. That one goes back pretty far. Now we're over in the Mammals. Check it out, we have a manatee up here. Look at this. Mammals. A big moose. A rhino. Oh yeah, look at all these animals. There is a dino store over there. Oh wow, giraffe. That's kind of gruesome up there. This has probably been my favorite one so far out of all the exhibits. It's just easier to go through and easier to see the animals. Got the Savannah waterhole. Zebra. Look at that giraffe getting a drink. Look at the big hippo. This reminds me of the Kilimanjaro safaris at Animal Kingdom at Disney, which we did a full tour of. Look at the orangutan. Got a big buffalo over here. A flying squirrel. Here's the American bison. That thing's big. And over here a black bear, which we did do a video on, the first black bear we have ever seen out in the wild. And then I think Human Origins is the last exhibit. Oh, over here's a big bear, hold on. That thing is huge. Step into a cold, cold world. Well, technically you can just step outside right now because it's cold, but we'll go through here. So that was just like, it's not actually cold through here, it's just showing the animals that live in the cold. By now this video is probably pretty long, so just gonna show you, this is the last, I think for us, the last exhibit, minus the ground floor, but it goes pretty far back there. Let's head down to the store now and finish up this tour. So we have birds and the museum shop and the atrium cafe. Through here we have restroom stores. Looks like there's a store to the museum store to the right through here. Cafe and family store to the left. Although the first night at the museum, this guy became famous. Here this one is. Dum Dum, you give me gum gum. Look at this piece of quartz. Not gonna get anything from the cafe, but we're just gonna at least take a look in there and see what they have. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm guessing might only stay open until like 3. We won't be able to really look in there, but you can see they do have like grab and go options. And down here, plenty of seating. If you look up, there's the big Meg we saw earlier. Here's a look at the family store. I'm more interested in the museum store, but this is like a pretty kid-friendly store where you can find like stuffed animals, kid shirts, things like that. And here's the museum store, gonna be more of obviously museum type of items. Oh, that's a big store, but there's a lot to find in here. Easily get a souvenir from here. I'm gonna see if they've got any stickers, but plenty of stuff. Keychain, shirts. All right, that was our tour of the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. The one thing I dislike about these museums, there's no real order to them. So you just...
People don't create an order.
That's right. You just kind of have to walk around and find your own path and hope that no one's in your way. The thing I do like about them though is there's so much you can see and do, and it's free.
It's worth it to go to.
Yeah. For us, now that we've gone, when we come back, I don't think we'd probably go again unless there's like a special exhibit. But I'm glad that we got to go and visit some of these. Video is probably all over the place because that's kind of how you feel when you're in here. But it's cool that we got to go in, one, and it made us think of Night at the Museum, the second one. But I don't know, how long did it take? What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. We got there at 3:30. And we walked pretty quick, so you can spend multiple hours at these museums if you choose to. With that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.